Greetings, zombie fans, and welcome to another video about the game 30 Seconds to Live. In this video, we are going to break down how each side makes an attack. We are going to discuss weapons, damage, and health, and the mechanics of how you actually make an attack. It is pretty in-depth, but it is going to cover everything that you need to know about how to attack. If you are looking for general gameplay, there is a video that takes you through an entire turn. So look for that video separately. There are three different types of attacks a survivor can make: melee, ranged, and unarmed. In this example, Aaliyah is in row 4, and there are several zombies near her, some of them in the same row. Aaliyah is armed with a shotgun and a pipe wrench. When attacking, the row the attacker is in is considered to be at a range of 0. So these two zombies are at range 0. For zombies not in the same row, count how many rows away they are. So this zombie is at a range of 1, and this one is at a range of 3. To make a melee attack, the weapon must either say melee in the top corner of the card, or show melee as a way to attack. The weapons card will indicate the range, which for melee attacks is always 0. So Aaliyah can make a melee attack against either of the zombies that are in the same row as her. The survivor player announces which zombie they are attacking and with what weapon. They then draw an attack card to see if they are successful. So in this example, Aaliyah will attack this shuffler with the pipe wrench. The pipe wrench shows that it costs 1 energy to attack, so the survivor flips over 1 token. The survivor draws the top card from the attack deck. There are 3 possible outcomes depending upon whether Aaliyah is standing, knocked down, or trying to knock the zombie down. In this case, she is standing, so we will look at the top result. A check means the attack succeeds, and an X means it does not. In this example, she has succeeded. If Aaliyah were knocked down when she made this attack, then we would look at the middle row. Attacking while knocked down has a lower chance of success than other attacks. If the attack is successful, the weapons card will indicate how much damage the attack does. In this case, 2 damage. This weapon does knockdown, as shown by the knockdown icon, and it potentially can do a critical hit. To see if it does, we draw another card, and if the top line result is a success, then it does the added damage shown in the second damage icon. In this case, it does not do critical damage, and both cards are placed in the discard pile. The zombie player puts a knockdown token on the zombie, and then deducts 2 damage from their health, rotating the card twice. Ranged attacks can be used to attack zombies that might be outside of row 0 in either direction. In the case of the shotgun, the first type of attack can only be used against zombies at a range of 0. But the lower attack can be used anywhere from 0 to 2 rows away. So these 3 zombies can be targeted with the shotgun for the lower attack, but not this one. It is too far away. The process for making a ranged attack is the same as it is for a melee attack. You announce which zombie is being attacked, with what weapon, and then check for success. Let's say that Aaliyah will try to shoot the zombie with the shotgun. The survivor first will rotate the shotgun to show that she has used 1 ammo in the attack. Tracking ammo works exactly the same as tracking health for survivors and zombies. The value in the upper left corner is the current value, and when it reaches 0, the card is discarded. The survivor will flip over 1 token to show that they are spending 1 energy to make the attack. The survivor will then draw an attack card. In this example, it is a success. We can see on the weapons card that it does knockdown, but not a critical hit. At this point, the zombie player would subtract the 3 damage from the zombie. However, the shotgun has the unique ability that the survivor can choose to split the damage. They can divide it up among any of the eligible targets in the same row as the initial target, but the attack loses the knockdown effect. Some attacks can be considered an automatic success, as indicated by this yellow check mark. This means the player does not need to draw an attack card. It is always successful. Some ranged weapons will do different damage depending upon distance, like the handgun. Some weapons can be thrown. After resolving the attack, take the weapon card and place it in the same row as the zombie. Some weapons can break after repeated use. This will be indicated by the presence of the durability icon on the edges of the card. All weapons that can break begin at full strength, with the highest number in the upper left-hand corner. The mechanic for tracking how much strength it has left is the same as tracking ammo and health. After every successful attack with this weapon, you will rotate it clockwise. Once the value reaches 0, the weapon is broken, and it should be placed in the discard pile. You do not need to rotate the card after an unsuccessful attack, only a successful one. There are two kinds of unarmed attacks. Both of these attacks can only be made if the survivor is standing. To make a head stomp, you announce you're going to try to make a head stomp and indicate which zombie you are attacking. That zombie must either have a knockdown token or be a crawler. The range is always 0 as shown on the survivor card, so you must be in the same row as that zombie. You draw an attack card and look at the top line to see if it succeeds or not. If it does, the amount of damage done will be shown on the survivor card. The other unarmed attack is the knockdown. In this attack, you aren't trying to cause damage, you just want to knock the zombie down. Again, the range is 0, and you must be standing to do it. After announcing your attack, you draw an attack card, but you will look at the bottom line to see if you succeed. If you do, the zombie player places a knockdown token on the zombie. If when you draw from the attack deck, you draw the shuffle the deck card, place it in the discard pile, and draw again. During your resolution phase, you will shuffle all your cards back into the attack deck. Zombie attacks are mostly resolved in the same way as survivor attacks. Zombies cannot make ranged attacks, so they always attack at a range of 0. They need to get in close to do any damage. There are two other limitations. Zombies cannot attack the turn they enter play, and an individual zombie can only attack once per turn. So in this example, Aaliyah has 3 zombies in the same row, so each one can make one attack. None of them can make a second one, unless the zombie player has the card very aggressive, which allows for a surprise second attack. The zombie player first announces which zombie is going to attack, and then spends the appropriate amount of energy. Just like with the survivor attack, the results are determined by whether the zombie is standing or knocked down. If successful, the survivor player deducts the damage shown on the zombie card. And if it shows the knockdown indicator, you will place the standee on its side to indicate the survivor is knocked down. The last line on the attack card applies when the crawler makes a grab attempt. This is a unique attack that only the crawler and the friend can make. When attacking with a crawler, the zombie player must state if they are making a regular attack, in which case they will look at the middle row to determine success, or if they're making a grab attempt, which looks at the bottom. This is similar to the way a survivor would make a knockdown attack, only way worse. If the attack is successful, the survivor is knocked down, but the crawler is then placed in the alley underneath the standee. The crawler has grabbed them and must be dealt with before the survivor can do anything else. Until that crawler has been killed, the only other thing the survivor can do is draw and play cards. They cannot move, stand up, or attack a different zombie. Once it is dead, then things return to normal. Note that the crawler no longer counts towards the 3 zombies in a row rule. Another zombie could slide into that row, and now there are 4 zombies. In addition, any zombie that attacks the survivor while they are grabbed is allowed to make a second attack as long as they spend the appropriate amount of energy. A second zombie can grab the survivor. If they are successful, place the zombie card on top of the supply card. The survivor can attack either of the zombies that have grabbed it, but again, they may not attack a different zombie or take any other action other than drawing or playing cards until they have done so. The friend zombie is also able to make a grab attack. However, their attack is an automatic success and no attack card needs to be drawn as a result. An opportunity attack is made on the survivor turn when the survivor attempts to move forward to a higher numbered row past zombies without knockdown tokens. After the survivor movement has been completed, each of the eligible zombies will draw an attack card, which follows the regular attack process. If there is any knockdown as a result of the attack, the knockdown occurs after the survivor has moved. Note that a grab attack cannot be made as an opportunity attack. It must be done on the zombie turn. And that's it. Now you know how the survivor and zombies attack each other. We hope you have found this video to be useful, and encourage you to check out our other videos on setup and general gameplay. Thank you for watching, and good luck.